fall.
It's Beaver time!
I've soiled my tunic.
Welcome back to Dude Don't Just Lick Stuff. I'm Savvy, and today's programming is going to be a little different. You see, Seth didn't show up for work today, and no one can get a hold of him on his phone. So instead, we have friend of the podcast and up-and-coming music sensation, bbySheep, joining us today. Welcome, bbySheep.
All right. Hello.
Hello. It's so great to have you.
Thank
so
you.
Great to have
Did you make me coffee?
Of course, yes. Yes, I heard you like it as dark as your soul.
Some could say that. Oh, and for you.
Oh, my thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, so lovely. Thank you so much.
What kind is it?
What kind is it?
Yeah, what kind is it?
I don't know. You gave it to me.
Ah, guilty.
I will go ahead. I'll just put this right here.
You don't got a vase for it?
No. But thank you. I appreciate. I'll put it in water as soon as we wrap up here. So I have.
This is hot.
Yeah, it's freshly brewed.
Okay, all right. Trying to kill me.
So bbySheep, or would you prefer I call you BB or bbySheep? How would you prefer to be called?
I prefer you to call me bbySheep's a bad man.
The whole thing?
Yes.
The whole time?
Whole time.
Okay. Well, bbySheep's a bad man.
Thank you.
Elephant in the room.
Right.
I, and of course, I'm sure many of our fans, had no idea that you were British.
So the thing about that is I do keep my life a little private.
Okay.
Some think I'm embarrassed about my heritage. I'm not. I'm proud of where I come from. Cadbury, just land.
From where?
Cadbury, just land.
Oh, okay.
And, namesake of the egg, the Cadbury egg.
Yes, of course. Familiar with it.
That's my hometown.
We don't have that so much here in the States.
What? What do you have?
We have...
Those Reese's peanut butter cups.
We do have those. We do have those. Though
Okay.
it is hotly debated if it's Reese's or Reese's.
Oh, yeah. Over there we just call it American shit.
Oh,
So,
all right. Why are you embarrassed to be British?
no, I said I'm not. People think I am. So I'm not. I just keep my life private. And Americans do a lot better in America. And there's a lot better.
What? Famously, the Beatles.
Never heard of them.
You've never heard of the Beatles?
Nope.
Well, they are a famous British group that came to America.
Did they do well?
They did pretty well.
Oh,
They did pretty well.
a little egg on my face. Did you guys say that here?
Yes, we do. We do.
We said it first, so.
Oh,
yeah.
right, right. Well,
We did a lot of things first, actually.
You grew up in where exactly?
Cadbury's Dutch stand. Yes.
Okay, Cadbury Stub.
You don't have to try. It's all right.
What has been the biggest culture shock for you here in the States?
Whoa. Talk about portion sizes, right? So
Of course, that's what we always hear.
this is usually my mug is like a quarter of this.
I have been to Europe, and I have noticed that they do a lot of
You've
small.
never been to Europe.
Yes.
No.
They do small espresso shots.
Yes.
Is that the same in the UK as in other places?
We
in
don't
Europe?
actually drink coffee at all. So,
No?
I like it because I'm in America now, so I'm trying.
Oh, you're American now.
No, I'm in America now.
Oh, okay.
Language barrier, right?
Right.
I live in New York, as you know. You got my details.
Of course.
And so I've been trying to adjust to the lifestyle a little bit. Frankly, it's disgusting, but I heard like everything here is disgusting, so I'm just kind of getting used to it. So
Now that's an interesting take.
why?
That everything is disgusting here?
Pretty much. Your Mackies.
Our Mackies.
Your Mackies is swill.
It's
swill.
It's swill.
SWILL. Swill.
Well, one thing that did originate here was McDonald's.
And
so
it's back
something
here.
that you guys didn't do first. What has been your favorite touristy thing to do in America?
Knott's Berry Farm.
Knott's Berry Farm.
Yes.
Okay.
I went there about maybe a couple of weeks ago with some lads, some mates. It's got Snoopy.
Yes.
I love
yeah.
Snoopy over there, across the pond, you know.
Of course, of
And
course.
It's like Disneyland's for kids.
Right.
Six
right.
Flags is for adults. Too scary for me.
Okay.
Knott's Berry Farm. It's the happy medium where it's, you know.
So Knott's Berry Farm is for teenagers?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm.
How old are you?
Can you ask that?
Um.
Look me up on my Wikipedia page in it.
Now that we know that you're a Knott's Berry
This is
guy.
disgusting.
Okay. How did you get your start?
That is a question that can be answered in so many ways, but I'll try with one way. It's a funny story about that, actually. I was in Worcestershire Bay, and
Is that where the sauce comes from?
no,
Okay.
no relation.
Oh,
What sauce?
Worcestershire sauce?
Listen to it, Worcestershire sauce. Anyway, so no, that's not where it's from. That's from a different place. It's in Cadbury.
Is that in Cadbury? Continental?
Sure is. And me and some mates we were on Logic Pro X, if you've ever heard. It's a music software where you can
Yeah.
make beats and everything. And I said, "Hey, Drilly," that's my boy. His name's Drilly.
Really?
Drilly, what's that tune you got going on right there? And he said this, and he's like, I was like, I love that. Let me hop on.
Okay.
And then I started just rapping, almost like a second language, singing, rapping, taking a piss about American music.
Oh, okay.
And everyone's jaws was hanging on the floor. They were like, do that again. And I did. And I did.
Oh.
And I did.
Oh.
And I did.
Okay.
And then I didn't, but then I did again.
Now, I haven't heard any of your music coming out dissing on Americans.
Oh, no. That's the thing. I thought you said you hadn't heard any of my music. It was like,
Oh,
as
I've
if
definitely listened
it's
to your
sweeping
music,
the
yes.
nation's plural. So,
Plural.
plural.
How many nations is it popular?
214?
Oh, interesting.
Yes. And that I'm talking like 250 million streams here, 250 million streams there, 2 billion
Wow.
streams over there.
Wow.
So I'm big everywhere. You just gotta put an ear to the ground, you know?
Yeah, my Spotify didn't.
Look at that. That's me.
That sure is. It is you. Yeah, we had some of your album art.
Oh,
here
it's very
today.
lovely. Oh, there's me again.
Now, since the smashing success of your singles,
Smashing.
your newest ones, that is, earning you 25 monthly listeners on Spotify, what do you think about your overnight stardom?
So the thing that they don't prepare you for when they tell you that you can't quit your job,
Right.
you can't move overseas, you can't, just up and leave your family, you can't do any of that. I say bugger off to that.
Oh.
You can. If I get 25 monthly listeners.
Sky's the limit. You just have to fully send your dreams. Well, do you think that it's changed you?
No,
No?
pretty much the same old
You think you're
lad.
okay?
I worked at the grocery shop.
Same old lad from
You know where.
you already know.
Cadbury.
So what keeps you grounded?
Can I be vulnerable?
Of course. I won't tell anyone.
Thank you. Probably.
Oh. You don't have to share if it's...
No, I should.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Goblet of Fire?
Yeah, the Harry Potter movie?
Yeah. Robert Pattinson's performance. He keeps me grounded. So Robert Pattinson in that film, he was alive. And he was dead. He was dead.
Tragic.
And I think to myself, one day you could be that boy helping someone in the maze. You could be getting murked by the Dark Lord himself. But then the thing that, because that could happen to anyone any day. But what I can't live through is thinking about my father. My father. Seeing me lying there. Being like, that's my boy! Let me through! Let me through, that's my boy! And I just can't do that to him.
Yeah. So that's what That's the scene that grounds you.
I just think about the soul leaving his body and the tears of his father. If that were, I can't.
Well, let's move on to some lighter topics for now. How about? Since you are a friend of the show,
Yeah.
we know that you like to add little Easter eggs in your songs.
Cadbury.
Because it's where you're from, of course. You've previously shouted out a YouTube channel and a local business in your separate songs.
True.
Two of your most popular ones. Do you have any plans to hide more promotions in your future works?
I do have a habit of shouting out the people that I feel like deserve it. People, you know, you got your Hermiones, you got your Rons,
Right.
you got your Harrys. I just want to shout out all my wizarding tribe. So,
Okay.
as you know, it's very British to be magic. So,
Yes.
well, I think magic is family, and I think shouting out people, if you're referring to Jamie Ping Pong
Yes.
and the Savvy B.
Yes.
Okay, I figured that's what you meant. So I do shout out in the future works. Actually, I do shout out my unkie.
Your unkie.
My unkie, it's Unkie Billy.
Oh, okay.
And because here's a little sneak peek of the rhyme. Actually, I never do this, but
Yeah, like we're getting an exclusive right now.
so I'll do my best American voice for this. All right.
Okay.
It's usually like pitch corrected or whatever that turns it American.
Oh,
But I'll do my best. I've been
not just in singing.
I've been working with Tom Holland, so I've been
okay.
working on my American accent. So.
Famously has a great American accent.
Yes, I am Peter Parker. Thwip thwip. That's Tom Holland.
that's pretty
yes.
good,
Thank
yeah.
you, thank you. The line goes as follows: My uncle the goat, so we call him Billy.
Yes.
Baby sheep, cold and hot. He's like chilly,
Okay.
chilly.
Yeah, yeah.
So you get it.
Okay, yes.
Sort of like that.
You're a lyrical genius, of course.
Yeah.
Am I to understand that there's a tour on the way?
There is the Bad tour coming up.
Right.
Sold out, mostly Wembley.
Right.
That's where I perform most of the time. And the O2.
So you're not going to be performing in the States, though?
I will.
Okay.
But I do have it's never been done before. I have 10 back-to-back shows in Wembley.
Wow.
And then I have 10 in the O2 back-to-back-to-back.
That is unheard of.
And then I have Radio City Music Hall once because they said, I don't like you. I was like, fuck off.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
Some controversy.
Americans
there.
are pretty soft, so like I just, no offense, but I just think like loosen up a little, you know.
Right, right. Now, speaking of controversy, there have been a lot of rumors going around about you lately. Would you like to address these?
I didn't want to, but you're doing your job, and I appreciate it. Bugger. I made a scene in the middle of a park after being told I was not cast as Paddington.
You were trying to get the role of Paddington.
Yeah, because I think there's like the third, fourth, like fucking fifth movie out now.
Right.
I was
yes.
like, give me a shot at this. I could go, I'm a bear, I'm Paddington. I'm Paddington, I can, oh, look what situation I'm in now.
Yeah.
Oh,
all things-
I flooded the tub again.
Those are all things that Paddington would say.
And
of
I look so
course.
cute in a yellow little hat, which I know it'd be like 3D and like, you know, CGI type shit, but like I'd still wear it in the booth.
You would.
Yeah. I wear everything that I describe. I got the low forces on still.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
I wear them. They're the ones that are, they're still pretty beat, pretty old. A flatmate gave them to me a few years ago before I blew up. Part of what keeps me humble.
What keeps you grounded?
Yeah, like Robert Pattinson.
Right. But the controversy.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, we'll give you a moment.
I did make a bit of a public scene in a public park where I started screaming at locals, small animals.
Huh?
I just really wanted that part,
Yeah.
you know, so.
People were a little bit worried about the state of your mental health since you were screaming at people and small animals.
Yeah, which I understand, but I understood that it did catch a little bit of steam on social media, but all press is good press, right? So
Right.
everyone's like, oh, the crash out park guy, you know, which I don't want to be known as that,
Right.
but my reputation will overcome it, I think, eventually.
Do you think it's okay if we show the video that has been going around? I was told that we do have it.
I think people need to see it.
All right.
It was me at my absolute lowest.
That is very brave. That is very brave of you. Let's go ahead and cut to that.
Come
video.
on, I know you're in there. Get out, you fucking cowards. Ah! It's easy. I'm a bear. Look. Look. Ow. 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 Bloody hell. I just want to be Patty. I just want to be Paddington. Why can't I be Paddington? He can be Paddington. He's just a dumb bear. I belong in Peru. I'm a bear. Stop it! Stop it! Stop filming me! Who am I?
That is a serious moment. Go ahead and put your shades back on.
The lights are bright.
They are very bright. Yes. I am curious though. Do you think that this crash out will affect the tour?
No, if anything, I could make some pretty cool merch out of it.
Now, as we're starting to wrap up, what can our viewers at home expect from you in the near future?
I've been pumping out recently, the last like 2 months, I've put out like 3 songs. Expect that pace in perpetuity for the rest of time. So.
Oh, that's quite ambitious.
3 songs every 2 months.
That's fantastic. Look forward to new music constantly. Is there some place that people can find the latest updates for you?
You can follow my Instagram. It's bbySheep, BBYSHEEP _official. You can find me on Spotify, Apple Music, Prime Music, Deezer, I think is one of them.
Right.
Bandcamp, on SoundCloud. I'm everywhere. So listen to it. If you don't, then you hate Jesus. Because I'm just saying that's what they're comparing me. So if you don't like me, you don't like what people think I am, which is
right.
Jesus. I'm not saying I'm Jesus.
Of course.
I'm not saying that.
But some people are.
But some people are.
Do you think Robert Pattinson? Do you think Robert Pattinson is Jesus?
Yes.
Do you think Robert Pattinson is Jesus?
Well, he died. I saw him die, and he's back. And all he makes is bangers.
He didn't actually die. He was
The
acting.
fuck did you say? I watched him die.
No, you watched his character in the movie die.
Then why did his dad act like that?
Well, that's another actor in the movie. That's not actually Robert Pattinson's dad.
What?
So Robert Pattinson is alive and has not died.
How do you know?
As far as I know, I suppose.
Yeah.
Did you see him play Batman?
The Batman? Yes.
The Batman.
He was alive.
He was alive.
He came back.
Do you think that he is out there fighting crime?
If not him, then who?
You know, that's a fair point. I haven't considered that question. That's all the time that we have for today. Thank you all so much for watching us. Please follow our guest, bbySheep, the bad man, on all of the socials.
Yeah, join the herd.
Yes, yes, join the herd.
Join the herd.
Join the herd. And thank you so much for coming to us last minute, since Seth, of course, didn't show up for work today.
He sounds handsome.
He sounds late, and we're unable to get a hold of him, so we're going to have to talk about that. But
Hey, if you're looking for a co-host, I'm here.
I'm Savy with DDJLS, and this has been Don't Meet Your Heroes.
In this case, do.
Please don't meet your heroes. Have a good night.
Imagine
You could be helping Daniel Radcliffe through a maze. End up meeting the Dark Lord himself.
Yeah.
And getting fucking murdered.
Was that funny?
Some of it.
Smooth bit, you wish you could jar it. Shout out Savvy beat, entrepreneur mindset, female hero of the story. Black Tarin, move like a Mandalorian, Din Djarin. Yeah, baby, it's me, Lion King, you're scarring. Deep down, Family Guy, Seth MacFarlane. Now where do we go from here?